Good morning, folks. The time is 8:08 a.m. on the 22nd of February, 2025. And of course, that is the 23rd for my 5 or 6 friends that are on the other side of the planet. Hello, Melbourne. If there's anybody left. There's lots of people left in Melbourne. I don't know if there's anybody in this group from Melbourne. Well, folks, this is the Lee up version of the group. Yes, that was beeped because I actually did say the word. Got hacked yesterday, or scammed. Actually scammed. I didn't get hacked. I got scammed yesterday. My own, I guess it's my own fault. I was going to add advertising to the group. Limited advertising, very limited advertising, just to our main group. And I had some, I had some fears. I was following some instructions, and I thought, this seemed a little weird, but I was Googling every step, and every step seemed to say, you know what, yeah, you got to do this to do this. Well, I lost control of the group. We have no admins at the moment in the main group. We do have our beautiful, what I call companion site, and we're going to get that thing through the roof, folks. We're going to boost that through the roof. But at the same time, I want you to know that I am still fighting to get that group back, and I'm going to continue fighting until we either get it back or until it's just futile, until we realize there's nothing happening. But I'm not giving up. And who am I? My name's Lee. I'm the guy that started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. The group's so funny that I started a second one, which I'm kind of glad I did, because that first one is been hijacked. I'm devastated, folks. I'm sorry. I know it's an intangible thing. It's a Facebook group. Very, very freaking proud of what we created there. I'm proud of what we created in the new group too. So we're gonna keep building at that one. It's just gone. I mean, hopefully it'll come back, but at the moment it's just gone. If you're watching this video and you've been in the other group, if you can somehow spread the word, I don't even know how you would spread the word, but yeah, at the moment I'd love folks to come over to that new group. And this isn't some kind of scam to get the new group full of people. I swear, it's not my thing. I'm not out here to scam anyone. I mean, if I think I'm scamming you, I tell you I think I'm scamming you. You've probably seen my commercials for my store and the donations that I do. I'm embarrassed to ask you for $2. I'm not going to try and scam anyone for anything. So, I'm sorry, this is down. This is supposed to be a fun thing. I am super happy that I've got almost 1,000 people in our sister group. I'm sorry, I won't call it sister group. Somebody got mad at me for saying that. In our companion group. And we're going to boost that up. We're going to keep going. And, hopefully lightning will strike twice. Hopefully it won't have to. There's slim chance that I could get it back, and but not a 0 chance, so that's good. All right, so what am I doing today? I'm working today, folks. I have a Roughnecks game that I have to watch. It's against Rochester. This is lacrosse. Absolutely fun event. It's good because I need to get my mind off this. But yeah, it's a great fun event. The lacrosse games, it's box lacrosse, so indoor lacrosse. Here in Calgary, at least, it is a party. The crowd is great. We get between 8,000 to 11,000 folks there, and they are there for the game, and they're there for the party. They drink, but they have a good time. Then we have certain crowds that drink and then get mad at each other. Not these folks. They drink, they party hard, but they love the game, and they seem to love each other. So it's one of my favorite crowds. So I'm looking forward to that. I need that kind of distraction. I worked a concert last night. It was a great concert, but still my mind was it was on what happened, and how I screwed up. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a little emotional there. So what are you doing today, folks? I'm working this game. It's going to be a fun time, and it's the distraction that I need. And I'm really interested in what you're doing, folks. I need a distraction. Distract me with what you're doing. I don't care if it's mundane. I want to hear about it if you want to share it. I really am interested, folks. We like to make a connection if we can with as many people as possible. It's impossible to connect with everyone, whether it's 900 or 615,000, right? But still, if we connect as many as possible, I think that really helps build this sense of community in the group. And I think right now, a sense of community in this group would be fantastic, at least for me. Awesome, folks. I'm so glad that we have you folks here in this group. I'm really glad for the folks that are watching the video here. It just makes me feel a lot better that I know there's a few people out there still. More than a few people. 900 is a good number. We're over 900 in that group. In fact, we're just about at 1,000. And no, it's going to keep going. And like I said, I'm going to fight to get the other group back. And I don't mean to keep coming back to this, but this is the one main thing right now. The only thing I can really see. It's hard to see past this. But I do still feel lucky, and I feel I don't use the word blessed because of my beliefs or lack of beliefs. But in a way, that is the term that I need to use. Is I feel blessed, kind of, which is so weird for me, because you folks are just amazing, and the people that have reached out to me and the people that are trying to help, I can't believe just how good that. I mean, I'm sorry, folks. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. It's like I got a case of the feels or something today. But yeah, the people that reached out to me yesterday and continue to reach out, that you folks are amazing. I already knew you're amazing, and the fact that you're reaching out and just saying that you care. I mean, thank you. It's overwhelming. But yeah, what are you doing today? Let's get back on track. What are you doing today? I'd really like to hear what you're doing, folks. I could use the distraction, and I do love hearing about your days, folks. So come on, let us know what you're doing, folks. I might be feeling kind of devastated this morning, but I ain't gonna make you folks suffer for that. You know why? Because there's certain things we do every morning, and let's do them again today, because I think sometimes routine is what gets us out of the doldrums, right? Well, no, it's laughter, but routine can help. I'm going to feature a couple of posts today. These are posts from our companion site, which is quickly becoming our main site. I might have to change the name of that. Stop calling it our companion site. This is from the Well I Thought It Was Funny without the comma. The Well I Thought It Was Funny, that is legitimate at the moment. I got two great posts. They are great posts. They are from names you've heard before, my friends. Fantastic posters. Always in their top 5, these two. We got a post from Sue Ocheski, and we got a post from Melissa Carnahan. And let's bring those up right away. We're going to start off with Sue Ocheski's post. These are ones that made me laugh this morning when I needed a laugh. And I tell you, I needed a laugh. And bringing this one up right now. Folks, it's the 22nd of February, National Margarita Day. Now, I know national for a lot of you is American, but I believe it's also celebrated here. And I almost wish I drank. I mean, I do have a beer once in a blue moon. If you watched my video from a couple days ago, I had a beer. It's going to be like a month before I have another beer, if not more. Sue, this is funny. It makes me feel good. I wish I had a margarita. Maybe not right now. It's a little early. But I wish I was looking forward to a margarita later on. I'll settle for a rough next game. Sue, thank you. And Sue, thank you for being awesome. I know you've been really supportive and spreading the word about what happened to the new group. You rock. I really appreciate that. And we're going to drop that one down. Thanks for making me laugh. I needed it. Our next one is from Melissa Carnahan. You definitely recognize that name. And oh my gosh, you know what, with that margarita and chocolate, these are the two things I could probably use. The chocolate especially, because you get that endorphin rush. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Sue. Thank you very much, Melissa. Really appreciate it. And I really do. Even if I sound deadpan right now, that's not the case. These made me laugh this morning, and that's what I needed. So thank you so very much. And I think we all need a laugh, you know? It doesn't matter what time of day it is. We all need to laugh. So thank you very much. And please, 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 if your posts haven't been shared here, it doesn't mean that they're not good. It doesn't mean they're not important. It just means that we get a lot of posts. You got a lot better chance right now of getting your posts featured since we have, oh my gosh, a lot less folks. 615 times less folks here about. But still, you know, keep those posts coming in. The only prereq is that I have to see them and laugh at them before I make a video, and that's how I choose them. And I don't think you folks have any idea how much I actually appreciate every single one of you. Seriously. I never realized it. I mean, I felt like I did yesterday, and boy, I felt like I do a lot more today. So, cheers to you, my friends. So, we did the introductions. Cheers. I think I said cheers to you folks. I told you what happened. We're sitting at just under 1,000 people in this group, fighting to get the other group back. Then I asked about your day. I told you about my day yesterday, didn't I? No, I worked a concert. It was really good. And then, of course, we got the Roughnecks game today. Then I featured 2 fantastic posts by 2 fantastic humans, Melissa Carnahan and Sue Chesky. And then we got us here. And I think right now, I think what we need, it's not just I should do. I think today we actually need those bad jokes. So I asked my wife, how do we turn off Alexa? And she goes, try walking past it naked, buddy. 9 months isn't very long, but it sure can feel like a maternity. I'm reading a great book on the history of lubricants. It's non-friction. I ate a dictionary once. It gave me the sorest throat ever. I wrote a book on how to survive falling down the stairs. It's a step-by-step guide. Why do French football teams keep scoring on their own goal? Too loose. What do you call a man who pours a lot of drinks? Phil. My wife absolutely hated the rotating chair I bought until she actually sat down on it. Yeah, she eventually came around. I showed up late at my weekly Kleptomaniacs Anonymous meeting. All the seats had been taken. Why are penguins good race car drivers? Because they're always in the pole position. I stopped apologizing for those jokes a long time ago. I started appreciating them, actually. And you know what? I appreciate the folks that come back for those jokes every day. They're bad jokes. There's no question that they're bad jokes. We do warn you ahead of time, though. And, you know, the fact that I've got a small core of people that come back every day specifically for those jokes, that makes me feel really good, you know. They're silly. I know they're stupid, but that's their charm, right? I mean, that's what we're laughing at. We're laughing at how dumb these jokes are. And they're cute, you know, and I think sometimes we need something that's kind of innocent like that to take our minds off all that crap, like today. And thank you so very much for coming back for those jokes. I mean, that makes me feel really good. I'm I don't want to harp on it. I don't want you to feel sorry for me, but I really do need something to make me feel good right now. Absolutely. And that helped. Telling those jokes absolutely helped, you know, because I can picture somebody laughing. I can maybe picture Rose sitting there laughing at it, or Michelle, or Melissa, or my mom, or my wife. All you awesome people coming back for these jokes. So we're going to keep doing them. I know we got a lot smaller audience right now, but that doesn't mean that it's not as important an audience. We created something amazing in that other group, which we're still fighting for. I know I sound defeatist, but no, I'm not defeated yet. We created something amazing there, but we still have 1,000 people in this group, and that's also amazing. There's a lot of groups on Facebook that never get over 400, right? Let's keep building this one, and let's, you know, I'm just glad that you're here. You're here every day, and I'm glad that you're watching these jokes. I don't care if you're coming from a group of 1,000. I don't care if you're coming from a group of 615,000. I don't care if you're just coming here from home and so it's a group of 1. The fact that you're here, that is awesome. The fact that you like those bad jokes, that's awesome. And guess what? I need some more of those bad jokes. This book that I got 2 days ago, a great book. This is not a paid promotion. It's just hard to find a collection of good dad jokes. This is a collection of good dad jokes. I bought it a couple of days ago for us. Definitely a good investment. And I bought it from a brick and mortar bookstore. Indigo, which is a Canadian chain, formerly Chapters. Some of them are still called Chapters. This is not a paid promotion from Indigo or from anyone else at all. And this is sort of an aside to the jokes. If you like to read or whatever, and you still have a bookstore or 2 in your town, go visit them. They're not going to last very long, and they deserve, it's great to go in. Maybe they got a coffee shop. Maybe you can grab yourself a coffee or tea or something like that and just peruse the books. Buy yourself a book. They're disappearing, folks. They are disappearing, and I really liked the other day just walking in there and wandering around and finding a book on the shelf. So check it out. You also have a library too, don't forget, folks. Oh, and speaking of getting jokes, like I bought that joke book. That's going to be exhausted soon enough because I tell jokes every day, right? Well, what I'm going to ask you is, can you send me in some jokes, friends? Please send me in some jokes. I definitely need some jokes. I appreciate when people send in jokes, and if I use them, I give you credit. I always give credit, or I'll give, blame, however you want to call it. They're bad jokes. I want your bad jokes. Send them to jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. That's jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. And, or you could even leave them as a comment on this video, or maybe not any of the older ones, because I don't know how much I'm going to see from those ones, but on this video going forward and the new ones, you can definitely leave them as a comment on there. But like I said, email, which I got that email address right there, whatever you need to get it to me. If you do leave it as a comment, I do ask if you can tag me in that. I think I'm able to be tagged in the group, so that would love if you did that. That way it just ensures that I see it, and I'll keep my eyes out for it. I'm always looking for those jokes. And also, you probably heard that there's a penguin joke in there. I was getting these penguin jokes from the penguin chocolate biscuits. They're it's like a cookie. I call them cookies. I'm in North America. I'm in Canada. Basically, it's a rectangular chocolate cookie, you know, with the cream in the middle. And these are dunked in chocolate, so they got a chocolate coating on them. They're each individually wrapped, and they're called penguins, as I said. Each one has a joke on the package. Those come from the UK. I am completely out of those, and they're hard to find here. I only got them because my beautiful wife's friend came back from the UK and got her some, brought her some back. If you're in the UK, please send me some. Send me a message first, though, and we'll work out something. I will definitely pay you for the cookies, biscuits, sorry. Pay you for the shipping, and if you want me to pay you for the time, absolutely. I understand that time is money. You got to go to the shop, buy the biscuits. You got to come home, you got to wrap them up, and then you got to go back to the post office and send them off. I get that. Maybe we can work something out, but I want some more of those cookies. And here's another idea that I had. I don't know if McVitie's is really going to listen because we're just at 1,000 members right now. I don't know if they were going to listen when we were at 615,000 members, but still, every day, McVitie's, I come here and I tell these jokes. One of those jokes is always a penguin joke, and I would love it if you sponsored my joke segment. You know, it'd be fantastic. I think it'd be good for you, it'd be good for me. At the moment, you wouldn't get quite as much publicity as you would, but we're going to change that. We're going to bring this group up well past 1,000. We're going to get to the heights that we were at before. McVitie's, help us out. Just help us out, McVitie's. Just send me some cookies at the moment. You know, maybe if I get past 10,000, we'll talk about a monetary reward. Send me some cookies, McVitie's, some of your wonderful penguin biscuits so I can tell those jokes. I promise I'm gonna let the world know how awesome you are, McVitie/Plattis. Come on, McVitie's. I know it's not quite as enticing now, but you know what? Get in early. Get in when it's cheap. And folks, I got 2 favors for you to ask. I ask them every day. I'm gonna ask them real quick today. If you're dealing with people, whether it's in person, on the phone, who uses the phone, or in emails or something like that, try to be nice, try to be cool, try to make somebody laugh. If it's an appropriate time to make somebody laugh. It's not always appropriate time. But if you can, make somebody laugh out there in the real world, folks. You never know when they need it. Like to me, like look at me today. I need somebody to make me laugh. And I'm going to be going through your posts right away, and that's going to make me laugh. So if you're out there, make somebody laugh. You never know where they are in life. You don't know if they're having a good day or a bad day. That might be exactly what they need. But even if they're having a good day, you're going to make their day better because you made them laugh. Laughter cures a lot of things, folks. I need a good bout of laughter right now. It's going to make me feel better. So please help somebody else out. Make somebody laugh. You're not going to hurt them, that's for sure. And you've done something amazing when you made somebody laugh. And I know that you're amazing. I absolutely know that you're amazing because you're here. You know, you're here. You folks helped me build this one group to go up to 615,000. You brought this one to 1,000. And we're just going to keep going, folks. And, you know, you've helped me make this amazing group. You've done this amazing thing. So I'm asking you to do this other amazing thing. Try to make somebody laugh. You're just going to be doing good. I have a second favor. I ask it every day too. I know I asked you to make somebody else laugh, but you know what's just as important? You're just as important. So if you can, try to find something that makes you laugh today. I know it's difficult sometimes. There's no switch that brings us from sad to happy. But, you know, hopefully you can find something that gets you to that spot, that makes you happy, makes you laugh today. You deserve it, you know. You're just as important to everyone else. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to laugh too. So if you can do me those favors, try to make somebody laugh today, and try to laugh. That's what I ask. That'll make me feel better. Well, folks, this is usually the spot where I ask you for donations because I'm spending 6 hours on the group every day with your posts. Well, I think the time's going to be cut down a little bit. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just time's going to be cut down a little bit. And I am fighting so hard to get this group back, but I don't even know who I have to fight. But I'm trying. I really am trying to do some investigating. So if you folks do feel like donating to the group, we still have our PayPal donation page. That QR code is right there. So there's the QR code. Of course, we've got that donation text down here where you can go, and we've got our links in the notes. if you feel like donating, that's fantastic. It's definitely going to help. I'd like to dedicate as much time as I can to the group. I wouldn't even mind making the group a job. I know that sounds weird, but right now we're only at 1,000. We're going to get that other one back. We're going to get our 615,000 back plus the 1,000 here, and life is going to be good. If you feel like supporting us, we do have that donation page. We're talking $2, $3, or $5, my friends. It is mostly pocket change, but it is your pocket change. So I don't want to be presumptuous. It's not my money. If you do want to share with us, there is that way you can support us. It'd be greatly appreciated. Maybe not as necessary at the moment, but it'd still be appreciated. And you know what, folks? Anything you do to help us out, we appreciate it. Whether it's monetarily, whether it's just supporting us through text or through posts, we appreciate you no matter what. But if you do want to help us out through a donation, we're always going to thank you for it. We're going to acknowledge your donation, and we're going to acknowledge you. And it's like I said, it'll be appreciated. But anyways, folks, I'm going to get off that subject. We don't need to dwell on that today. Now, along those same lines, and this is a little bit more tangible, and I feel a little bit less bad telling you about this. We got these great coffee cups. You see that? I got some great hoodies. I got some great t-shirts. I got a fantastic tote bag. I got a fantastic tote bag that Rose Glad showed it off, showing herself carting around her rubber chickens. What I'm trying to tell you is we got a fantastic store, my friends. We've got some great products in there. Like I said, we've got a great coffee cup. I think they look great, and the new ones look even better. We've got those t-shirts, as I mentioned. We've got the hoodies that I mentioned. I'm not wearing any right now. We've got, of course, that tote bag that Rose Glad showed off. Rose, you make me so happy. I exactly needed that right now. I needed a little chuckle. And we've got phone cases, and we even have ladies' panties. Yes, we have ladies' panties. A little embarrassed about that one, but we have all that stuff in our store, and we could get more in the store if there's something that you're interested in. Take a look at our store, please. If there's something you like and you buy it, please let us know. We'd love to see in our shirts, our hoodies, carrying that bag around, flashing that phone case. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, I know you're going to look fantastic in our panties. Why? Because you're just a beautiful human, inside and out, whoever I'm talking to. I'm talking to all of you. But at the same time, folks, I cannot request you send photos of yourself in your panties. That would be inappropriate. Like I said, I'm sure you look beautiful in them. But it would be very inappropriate for me to ask that, and I'm not hinting either. And I have a beautiful wife that I do not need to cause issues with, folks. But if you do buy them, I'd love to hear what you think of them. That's what I want. I still want to know. I still want you to buy them, but cannot request photos of you in your panties. I'm not that guy. But sir, check out the store, folks, if you feel like helping out. We've got some great products there. Oh, and we figured out who bought the coffee cup that I mentioned the other day. I got a message from Sue Wachesky. Sue, you've been a huge supporter all the time, for the longest time. But thank you very much for buying our cup of coffee. Thank you very much for buying our coffee cup, Sue. I'm looking forward to seeing a photo of you holding that up with your coffee or tea or whatever it might be you're drinking in there. Thank you. You rock, Sue. But you all rock, folks. Every single one of you rock. Whether or not you buy something from our store or whether or not you do a donation. We know this isn't practical for everyone. We know times are tight for a lot of folks. I'm not going to push this. I just want you to be here. That's all I want. But if you do want to visit the store, that link is here, and we have the notes. And that link is right here, and we do have the link in our notes to make it easy for you. And we've got that QR code, that QR code right there. So if you're watching on a computer or if you're watching on a tablet, you can whip out your phone and you can bring out your camera, and that'll bring you there. Anything will help. But you know what? Just being here helps, folks. That's what I need. That's what I need right now. I just need your presence. I just need to be around friends, and I consider you folks my internet friends. You know what we are? We're the funniest village on the internet. Population just under 1,000. Population you and I, folks. That still sounds good, doesn't it? The funniest village on the internet. We're gonna be the funniest city on the internet again in no time, folks. Why? Because we freaking rock. Well, folks, you know what? I'm gonna wrap this one up because I'm just drained today, and it's not that you don't deserve a longer video. It's got nothing to do with that. I just feel really emotional, and it's just weird for me. I don't even know how to handle that. It's not my cup of tea. But you know what? I may be a little overwhelmed, but I think I said it earlier in the video. I'm actually blown away by how awesome you folks are. I already knew you folks were awesome. I really did, because we created this awesome group. But so many of you reached out and not asking like, what did you do, idiot? Because, I mean, deep down, when it comes right down to it, it's going to be something that I did. You folks were just fantastic. You reached out. You're trying to help me out. I've got a lot of suggestions in that as to possible ways to go forward to see if there's any way to get the group back. And just reassuring words. It's just been fantastic. I mean, your support makes me feel so good, my friends. And really, I'm back here making the video today. I'm gonna make it again tomorrow. I'm just gonna keep fighting for our groups. Actually, I'm gonna keep fighting for our groups because I'm gonna try and get that other group back. But I'm gonna keep fighting for this group, and this group it's gonna grow. We're gonna make this group grow. I mean, I know lightning doesn't strike twice, but hey, maybe it'll strike close by a second time, and we'll hitch a ride on that bolt of lightning. Let's do it, folks. Let's have an awesome day today. I'm going to do my best to have a good day. I've got a good distraction later on with that Roughnecks game. I won't have time to think about anything else. And, like I said, in the meantime, I'm going to be struggling to get the other group back. I don't know if I can, but I'm not going to give up at all. And even if we don't get that group back, folks, we've got this group. We've got 1,000 beautiful people right now. I know it's going to grow. Who knows how big? I have no idea. But it doesn't matter, because I got 1,000 amazing people right now. And I was happy to have 10 people in the old group. And when we hit 1,000, I started panicking. I'm not panicking today because I already have an amazing team in place with my admins and mods. I mean, Gail and John and Sam and Dan and my good buddy Mitch. They're all my good friends now, folks, by the way. I have this team in place and we're hitting 1,000. So, I mean, that's something we didn't have last time on this group, like in the old group. So, I think we're in a good place when it comes to that. And like I said, maybe we'll get that group back. And if I do, I'm going to let everybody know on on the site without the comma. I'm going to let everybody know. I promise. But I'm going to let you go, folks, today. I'm going to let you go now, folks. We're going to go on and just do some other stuff and get back to try and get the group back. I've got some emails and stuff to send. But thank you so very much for being here, my friends. I really appreciate every single one of you, especially now. And don't get me wrong, I appreciated you before too. And I really want to, I'm really glad that you're still here. And I'm glad I still got the core group that come back for those bad jokes. And you know what? I'm going to be here again tomorrow. Hopefully you're going to be here again tomorrow. And bring a couple of people with you if you can. I don't even know how you would do that. Just have a fantastic day today, folks. Thank you for being so supportive. And you know what? We're going to be back again tomorrow with an even better video. All the love, my friends.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny. Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
That was funny.